Hello guys, if you are new to my channel, my name is Emil and I am using planetary support and resistance lines along with Elliott wave theory to predict potential turning points in the Forex market. Last week, a friend of mine asked me to provide one more time the explanation how to put these lines on a chart, and I will do it right now. I will show you guys how to do it. Okay, and from the very beginning I want to clarify something very important. This kind of templates can be used only for MetaTrader 5 instead of MetaTrader 4, just because it's much more stable. So how I do it? Dollar index. These are the lines for the next week. Okay, let's start with these two lines, Uranus and Jupiter. Usually I do it for the whole week. You can do it for each day, but it takes lots of time. So I prefer to do it for the whole week ahead. So let's start with Uranus. I take this first number from Monday morning and this Friday night number or Saturday morning number. Let me show you something. Yeah, I want to clarify one more thing. Um, the market for dollar index opens at 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday. For US oil, open at 1 o'clock in the morning. For the rest instruments, such as Euro dollar, cable, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, and dollar yen, opens at 0 o'clock on Monday. So let's begin with dollar index. Okay. The first line is Uranus, 97.12. The last number is 97.17. Okay, it's Monday morning. Don't forget that for dollar index, market opens at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Saturday morning, 0 o'clock. And that's it. Don't pay attention to this gap because it will disappear on Monday morning. The next line is Jupiter, 97.70. The last number is 98.13. 3 o'clock in the morning. The next line is Pluto line, 108.48. The last number is 98, oh no, 108.63. The next line is Uranus 108.12, 17. And the last is Jupiter 1.108.70, one 110.13. And that's it, guys. The lines are here and we are not blind anymore. Okay, uh, in terms of planetary lines, we don't have it here. It's some kind of dead zone. The trend is up, but I want to see some confirmation between the price and some of these planetary lines. What happens in terms of Elliott wave analysis? I'll show you guys. Indexes, dollar index. On a 4-hour time frame, the price should continue going down to bounce from this Fibonacci level, and after that to go up, which I honestly I agree with that fact. I would like to see it. On a daily time frame, as you can see, the trend is up. We are going to finish wave B, which is very cool. My provider, honestly, is the best provider ever. I spent lots of money, I wasted lots of time to find it, but finally I have it. Of course, they have, mm, I'm not pretty sure, is it a team or a guy behind this site? But anyway, they have Telegram. You may see their analysis there. There is there are lots of free analysis about Bitcoin, about Tesla, about pound dollar. As you can see, it's free. It's free. Okay, I paid for this analysis, but they're the same. As you can see, I'll show you guys about pound dollar. As you can see, which is very cool. And the price dropped here. Why? Because of the news. Let me show you what happens. Mhm. Because of this news, NFP. And the price dropped very, very sharply, as you can see here. Uh, Last week, or maybe 3 weeks ago, we had tons of very good signals, and I thought that the price will continue going up, but Elliott Wave told me that the price should continue going down, which is very, very, very cool. And these kind of signals are false, of course. Let me provide you the numbers for the pound dollar for the next week. You may pause the video to write them down. Okay, let's jump to Canadian. Nothing special happened here for the last week. The trend is still up. I will show you why the trend is still up a bit later. And in terms of planetary lines, we don't have any signal for the last year, I think. Yes. But anyway, I still wait to see what will happen. Uh, the lines for the next week in Canadian are this one. Okay. In terms of Elliott wave analysis, the price should continue going up. How cool is this analysis? Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Canadian pound index. Let's see dollar yen. What happens here? On a daily time frame, we have a signal here in terms of planetary lines. Let me show you. Okay. Usually, I look for dependencies between two or three instruments at the same time. And what I mean, let me show you. This is dollar Swiss franc. As you can see here, these two instruments bounces from different lines at the same time. This is Saturn, this is Jupiter, and the date is the same, 28th of December, as you can see. And that's why I'm looking for dependencies, because they show me that the trend maybe is over. So, what are the lines for the dollar Swiss franc? These are the lines. You may pause the video to write them down. In terms of Elliott wave analysis, the price should continue going up. As you can see here, look where my provider told me that the price should go up. Look how cool is this analysis. Let me show you the same date here in dollar yen, same date here, dollar Swiss franc. Very cool, very cool. On a daily time frame, the price should continue going up, and I agree with that. Okay, let's continue. The next instrument should be euro dollar. Let's see what happens here. We don't have a signal, still don't have a signal, but I believe that the price will continue going down, or maybe we'll make some correction here. After that, will fall. Let's see what says my provider about euro dollar. Look, he thinks that the price will go up to bounce from this level here, and after that to continue going down. I agree with that Because I expect some confirmation from dollar index. I expect that the price should go down, bounce from this line, Jupiter line or Uranus lines, and after that to continue going up. But it will take some time to be proved. So, in terms of my provider, the price should continue going down at some point on a daily time frame as well, alternative scenario, which is very cool. Okay, the last instrument, not the last, my fault. Okay, what we have here, dollar yen. In terms of dollar yen, let me provide you the numbers for the next week. These are the lines. Okay, and what we have here. This guy thinks that the price should continue going up for the wave 4, after that to fall to this level and to continue to this level. Maybe it will happen, maybe, just maybe, because for me everything depends on dollar index. If dollar index fall, dollar yen will fall as well. So it will take time. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the price will touch this line here, and after that will go down. Okay, let's see the last instrument. It's US oil. Last week I provide you these numbers here, these levels, and as you can see, the reaction is incredible. It's very cool. It's on 4-hour time frame, and the level is 79.10, I think. Let me show you. Yes, Uranus. I told you last week that the price should continue going up to 100 levels, $100, but it reacted very cool. I'll show you. It's a 4-hour time frame. Let's go in a 1-hour time frame, 30 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, and even I'll show you 1 minute time frame. Mm, Look, how cool is that? How precise this method is. Incredible. Okay, what happens in terms of Elliott wave analysis? US oil. Look, Now, this guy thinks that the price should continue going down on a 4 hours time frame, on an 8 hours time frame. The same thing on a daily time frame. The price should continue going up. So I will wait some signal from these lines here. It will be very cool if the price bounce from these levels here. I have seen it a couple of times for the last 10 years and the reaction is incredible. I'll show you. That is very cool reaction, or even here, right here. Okay, guys, the lines for the US oil are this one for the next week. Let me start again. Okay, let me show you dollar yen. I already provided to you, I think. Dollar yen. Okay, guys, I think it's enough for today. Please go to Instagram to visit my provider to see its analysis. It's very cool provider, very reliable. The signals are correct. Please visit their Telegram channel, which is very cool channel to see the analysis there as well. Very cool provider, extremely cool provider. Okay, guys, bye for now and let the profit be with you. Bye bye.